Oh, well, howdy do, buckaroos. How the heck are you? This is day 3 out on the patio at the end of the weekend. I did some grilling Friday, Saturday, and actually I had no plans to do anything today. Then last minute I decided I was going to. While my wife was out shopping with her daughter yesterday, she found a package of chicken wings, whole wings marked down, so she picked them up. I like to cook those because I like to cut the wing tips off, and I use them to make stock. I don't waste anything, and then I cut my own portions of the drums and the flappers there. So, anyways, I've got some behind me on the grill. My own little barbecue seasoning. She wanted some teriyaki wings, so I've got teriyaki sauce on there as well. Kind of running through some stuff this weekend. I didn't buy any beers at all this weekend. Kind of running through some stuff I had left hanging around, and this is one, Not Your Father's Root Beer. For me, to be honest with you, it feels awful sweet. It's 5.9%. This is Not Your Father's Root Beer, but on the side they refer to it as a dark spiced ale. It just feels too sweet to think of it as a spiced ale, but there you go. It does smell like a gourmet root beer. It doesn't hide the alcohol as well as the Coney Island or the Root Cellars, although I've been told the Root Cellars has changed. I had it when it very first came out and I enjoyed it, but so I'm going to have to revisit that one. But again, this one feels sweeter to me, almost too sweet. And it doesn't hide the alcohol quite as well. Certainly not a terrible concoction, but it's, for me, it's I'm going to consider it a novelty. We're trying to make a hard root beer. I think that's a novelty, but I don't always mean the word novelty in a derogatory sense, as some seem to take it. Will I buy this again? I don't know. The short answer is probably not, but the long answer is we'll see what happens next summer. I won't even think about it again until next summer, and then when next summer comes along, I may want to revisit it. I may revisit all 3 next summer. So Friday I did well, I first put a pork butt on there to smoke, but I didn't finish it up until Saturday. But I did other things. I actually didn't eat the pork. I've got that going, just warming up today. We're going to eat that today, but I've cooked so much food this weekend. Anyways, yeah, I did the meatloaf. I also did some sweet potatoes and some regular potatoes. And then yesterday I did, what did I do yesterday? I'm losing my marbles. I did some chicken. I lost my train of thought there. I did some chicken and bratwurst yesterday that came out very nice. I like to do the brats, and this isn't a method I made up. It's a well-known cooking method, but I like to put a nice grill on them first, put some grill marks on them, and then I just kind of let them sit in a beer jacuzzi. I left them on the grill. Once I got the nice grill marks, got some nice smoke going on them, I used some apple wood, kind of give them a little smoke. Then I put them in a pan with some beer. In this case, I had Sierra Nevada Nooner on hand, so I used that with one great big sweet onion, as well as some other herbs and spices. And I do different herbs and spices every time because it does add flavor to the bratwurst, and they came out very nice. I took some pictures of them in the bath, and then I took a picture showing the nice smoke ring on them, and someone had asked, how do you get the smoke ring boiling it? Well, the answer is, yeah, I grilled them and smoked them first before I put them in that bath. So there you go. Barbecue chicken was very nice again. Chicken tenders were on sale. Put a barbecue seasoning on. Put them on the grill there for a very short time. They don't take long to cook. Then I cut them, put them in some barbecue sauce, and we had some barbecue chicken sandwiches. Today I'm going to reheat that pork. Actually, if I didn't pull it till late last night. Pulled it and sampled it. It was fantastic. But then I put it up, so we're going to eat that today. So there you go. This is Tom the Beer Whisperer. This is day 3 on the grill. I've been running some longer videos, trying to string a topic together more or less instead of doing several short ones. Kind of string a topic together, see if folks are willing to stay with me. So this is Tom the Beer Whisperer. We'll talk to you later. Well, howdy do, y'all. This will be the the last installment of the videos for this weekend. If you haven't had enough of me, well, there you go. Yeah, it's been a nice weekend. It's a little different. We didn't actually do anything. I didn't go anywhere. Didn't even buy any new beer this weekend. I don't always buy a lot, not as much as people seem to think I do, but I usually buy at least one new six-pack, but I didn't buy anything. Just kind of weeding through stuff that I had handy. This is my last chocolate milk stout from Four Hands. This is one of my favorite of the style because it's just put together so impeccably. Oh, I want to repeat myself too much, but just to rehash, yeah, I mean, we just kind of grilled all weekend. I did a meatloaf, I did a pork butt, I did chicken, I did chicken wings, I did some brats that came out very nice. It was nice. First time I made my rub in a while. It was a rub that Seamus had put together. And I hadn't been able to do it for a while. I decided I'd make the rub, and we did that nice pork butt. Everything came out fine. It's a good all-purpose kind of rub. I also use it on the chicken and my chicken wings. The ingredients are probably close to what just about everybody puts in their rubs. I think it's just the maybe the amounts might be different, or the type of stuff that I use might be a little bit different. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but there's a reason why mine's just a little bit different than everybody else's. Or I shouldn't say mine, I should say Seamus's, because it was really his rub to start with. That's what he was great at, though. He was great at formulating rubs and sauces. That was really his thing. If you paid attention to me this weekend, you know I've had a little bit of fun. I did. There's been a lot of talk on social media. I don't know why it just sort of came up, but I've been seeing post after post about shower beers. So, and they all talk about it like it's a brand new thing. You know, I've been having a shower beer for 30 years, but you know, but there you go. But all of a sudden it's new, and I don't think that's something I want to do on a regular basis, but there are times, yeah, I mean, you know, you've had a hard day at work, or you just spent all day out in the yard, you know, you finish mowing, you know, there are days I've come in and been grubby, so I start taking off my clothes, I go to the fridge, I grab the beer, head to the shower, get ready, take a big swig, and then get in the shower and shower up, and then kind of finish it. You know, I think the shower beer, even for craft beer drinkers, is one that's okay to leave in the bottle. You know, you want to leave the pretentious and stuff. I think that shower beer is one you really want cold. It should be an easy drinking beer for me anyway. And in this case, I had a lot of Sierra Nevada Nooner Pilsner on hand, so that's the one I use. I wasn't sure what beer I was going to use for my last video of the day, but then I saw this in the fridge. This is my very last one, chocolate milk stout. About a six-pack a few weeks ago, and last one. It's usually what I do, though, is I'll buy a six-pack, I'll have one or two, and then next week I'll buy another six-pack or two, and then I'll have one or two, and then before I know it, I've got, you know, stuff piled up. So that's why I didn't buy any beer at all this weekend. I've just been kind of adding stuff, so, or didn't buy any beer, been trying to go through stuff is what I meant to say. And I'll probably buy something new next week. But next weekend will be payday, so might be able to afford to buy something new next week. That's another reason why I didn't buy any, but you know. But I had some handy. I bought those 3 cases of Nooner a couple weekends ago, so I mean, I'm not going to run out of beer, but I was going through some of my good stuff. I rarely drink 2 or 3 of the same kind. You know, I like to change it up. You know, if it's a warm day, I'll start with a Pilsner and kind of work up the food chain. It's still daylight, but it's just about to change here. It's starting to cool down. I'm going to go inside and call it a day. So I'm finishing up with a chocolate milk stout. So, hey, I hope you've all had a good weekend. I've had a good weekend. I want to thank all those that support my crazy backside. Thank you all. Bye now. Oh, sorry about that.